bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Early in the year, you're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Snags the quick throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A quick shoot. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
to make a difference today. Same tailback, another carry. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made way down at the 25.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Powering through a tackle. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking for some space. It's Washington.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal.
Yankee blue. Here we go.
They'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
On the double. Belly starter.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Canes. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Attack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami and Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. I had so many great memories in this rivalry.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught into the middle. It's Stone. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And then first down, right back to the running game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down.
Chris, really good job here by the quarterback and the receiver, but the defender does a good job of elbowing just enough to keep him out of bounds and prevents the first down.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down. This will be the 9th play on the drive.
motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The special teams produce a score. Electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes the catch. It's Lewis.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he makes the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Knowles will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Razor.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7.
Miami, 31.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's contact on the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The Florida State offense on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! And he picks up the 1st down. Tackled at the 32.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
multiple scores. To throw, it's Nolan. Defense is coming after him. He's got a man down the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fighting off the defender. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. To 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the important point after attempt. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. He keeps it on a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, and continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Pressure is coming. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Canes line up on 1st and 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence.
Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. The energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Back to pass. It's Nolan. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Wideouts now clustered. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Canes will line up here on first down and goal. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal.
Green 25.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big third and goal.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1.
Lizzie. Clear. Go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense.